Hey, y'all. Hey.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome back to another episode. I'm Crystal.
And I'm Alisa.
And we are...
That's right.
Your favorite sister podcast. We're going to jump in. I hope you guys are watching to the 10-minute mark. In the event you are not, we're going to be sad. That's it. Nothing else.
They watching.
They should be.
They watching.
This is great content.
Yeah, why not?
Fantastic content.
Why not? We're quintessential black girls.
Quintessential black girls.
Doing black girl things.
Doing black girl things. Black girls, black girling.
Yes.
All right. So today, what are we talking about?
Oh my God. We talking about something that's really hot. It's a hot topic. We talking about cheating.
Infidelity
And cheating. And what that looks like. What does cheating look like? What does cheating look like,
I'm just taking
to you? Mm-hmm. What does cheating look like to you?
It's me personally in my relationship.
Let's start there.
I don't really care if my husband, he has lots of women that he engages with. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's who he is because he ain't never met a stranger. And he has friends that he had before we met and all that. And he just keeps up with them.
Mm-hmm.
So, texting and Facebooking and all that, I don't care about it. Like, checking in, see how you are, see how your friends. I don't care about him talking to people. I think I don't care about him objectively scrolling social media and seeing a woman he thinks is attractive because I am the wife who is like, oh my God, look at her body.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to show him someone I find attractive and he's going to say, let me say, I might get real humbled if he ever was like, God dang, that's never been his response. Even though in my head, I'm like, oh my God, her body's so banging. He'll just be like, she cute, she look nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this is the butt I want. He's like, I love your butt, baby. You're good. But she do have a nice butt. He just does it because he knows his wife I will disintegrate. If he does anything other than, thumbs up. But I can say that I'm not, and I don't search his phone and stuff, but I've not seen that he's done anything like that. But cheating to me is cheating. I don't like a thing. So let me tell you what he did do. A year or so ago. You know this? He went to Texas. I know where you're going.
Yeah, I think, Mm-hmm.
This brother is a Cowboys fanatic. So he goes to Texas and his homegirl from high school was in Texas at the same time. So he goes to this Cowboys event thing and his homegirl was at the event or lived near the event. And she comes up to the event and he did not tell me. The only way I found out, you know this whole thing?
Yes.
Okay. The only way I found out was, so he's at this Cowboys event or whatever, and he was with this woman or whatever. So so he gets a chance to actually ask questions to people close to the Cowboys, and it was kind of a whole thing. So, oh my God, he comes home. I'm like, this is so cool. I'm so proud of you. And so, I don't know what had made me ask this. I said, who took the video? Because he shows me a video. He was like, oh, my homegirl, whatever. What? I said, wait a minute, what? Back up.
Who's this homegirl?
Because he went with his homeboys.
Mm-hmm.
I said, who? And he was like, so-and-so, whatever. And I said, how does she know you were there? She was there too. No, I said, was she there too? It's like, she lives in Texas, whatever. She's from California. And he was like, no, but she lives near there. She left her house and came and met you?
Dang.
Lisa, I was on fire.
Uh-huh.
And so, because my husband ain't no cheater, so it wasn't even like I was on some, oh my God, you're cheating. I was just like, why didn't you call me and tell me?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, no, her daughter, I guess there was a dance studio. She was dropping her daughter. This is a story, even though I do believe it. She was dropping her daughter off at dance already. And it was near the place. And she was like, I'm going to stop through there.
Okay.
But why you ain't tell me?
Mm-hmm.
So then he was like, no, she reached out to me. She's married. She got kids. She's asking about you. I don't, baby, I don't give a frick about these women asking about me. You sound crazy, right? And so I was, let me tell you a thing or two. I was so on fire.
So you was on fire because you thought that in that moment he was being, he might have been cheating?
No,
or
not at all. You should have told me.
He should just, period.
You should have told me that when you were in Texas, you didn't run, no, because he didn't run into her. And that was different. Okay. If she had just been there, I don't care about that. Mm-hmm. But she sought you out Oh, baby, y'all texted and you told her where you were so she could come and see you. And I fight everybody. I mean, let me say what I did do. I said you need to delete every woman from your Facebook page who is not related.
You was angry.
Who is not related by blood or marriage.
You was angry, really, really angry.
On fire. I said delete every woman not related by blood or marriage.
I know the story, so I know I can't. Okay.
And look, I didn't. Let me be very clear. I did not know if he was gonna do that.
I know.
I was like, I'm saying this though. Mm-hmm. You sound crazy, and if this is how these women are contacting, like, I don't care. People cheat. So her having a husband is of no consequence to me. I don't care about that. Mm-hmm. She sought you out, and her asking about me to make sure I'm not there with you. So, I fight everybody, and you're dumb behind letting her record you. And I felt away. Like, why you ain't tell me she was there?
So you just felt away because I mean, honestly, the relationship that you have and him going out there, the last thing that you could have thought that he was really cheating.
Right.
But it was more the principle of things?
It was more this girl sought you out and I fight everybody. So he deleted all the women off his Facebook.
He sure did.
And it was like, this guy's so weird. So I was like a day later, I was like, can you please add your friends back? Like, this, I was a weirdo. Like, it was like a lot of people. Yeah. And so I was like, these are your friends, dude. I know that these are your friends. It's very weird that, they're going to click on their little Facebook. And I don't have Facebook. Yeah. But like, they're going to click on their Facebook and be like, what happened to Galen? Like, his wife done spazzed out. And it's like, you can't have no female friends, And I don't care about him having female friends. I cared about that, particular instance. And I bring it up as much as I can. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Because let me tell you something. Imagine me going out of town, meeting somebody I went to high school with and not telling that brother, him having to find out because I randomly asked a question. Mm-hmm. Because I wasn't even looking for anything. I literally was just like, oh, let's take a picture. Yeah. I don't know what, that's not even a question to ask. You see how God to do? I really feel like that was God. Mm-hmm. But I'm not like, oh my God, you're a cheater. Like, just don't be stupid. And don't think other people don't cheat. Don't think because this woman has a husband that she's not. My husband is attractive.
Very attractive. Mm-hmm, yeah.
And then some people are just attracted to him by virtue of him being married. You know how that is? And that makes you more attractive.
It's true.
It's
true.
And so that happened. But that's like the extent of...
anything close to cheating that you kind of experienced?
Right. Or? I don't even think that's close to cheating. That's just something pissed me off. But I don't think... I'm trying to think. What I think cheating would be like actively flirting with someone.
Actively flirting with someone.
But let me say this. Cheating. Because flirting with someone is going to piss me off. But I don't know if I think it's cheating. I think cheating is like pursuing someone. Yeah. I don't think you have to have sex. Mm-hmm. I don't think it has to go as far as sex. But I think you pursuing someone with the intention of like, more than a friendly conversation or whatever, more than flirting, that's cheating. I don't think you should flirt, right? Like, so I'm not saying, my husband should be out here flirting because I will fight everybody. I don't think you should flirt. I don't think you should be, because it's literally a pride thing for me. You're not about to be out here having me looking stupid. Yeah. I know your dumb behind is just being dumb and trying to get a laugh or whatever you're trying to do. But it looks like somebody thinks they can have my man, and I wish you would. And that's not pride.
I think that it's even talking about flirting. I think it's so hard not hard, but kind of it can be complicated in relationships somewhat to define flirting.
Oh, absolutely.
Like absolutely. What truly. I don't even know honestly if I could sit here and define flirting because when you're out,
I know it when I see it.
You know when you see it, Lord Jesus. Yeah. So for me, like I'm naturally. You know what I'm saying? A cool girl, and if we're talking, you're going to get a smile out of me. We're kind of, regardless of what it is.
Smiling is not flirting. I've been with you. I don't find you flirtatious.
No, I don't think that I am. But, like from the outside in, say for instance, like my man was far distance from me and, seeing a man just come up to me and we're just talking, about whatever. Because people do that. People are just nice and just want to run a conversation.
We know that.
Yeah. Right. And you're smiling at them just throughout the conversation. That can be perceived as flirting.
Yes, to a psycho man. Let me tell you something. Because my husband gonna think he was looking at you. Why did you say hi to him?
Yeah.
You have so many women in your life that you texting. How are you? How the kids? Don't ask me why I say hi, because men think different. But you don't understand men think. Every man knows that men think differently, and somehow they're not that thinking different men.
Oh my gosh. That's real.
That thing's so annoying to me.
That is so real. I've been in a situation before with a guy where he's asked me after going out with a friend. So we going out. Of course, when you go out with your friends, you're going to get really, really cute. Asked me when I came home, how many dudes try to talk to you?
I really want you to get a grip. Like,
and I looked at him and I'm like, how?
You sound mad weird.
You do. You sound mad weird. And you expect for me to give you an answer?
Right.
Literally looking for something. Yeah, I asked you out of respect.
20 did.
I asked you out of respect. So, so where do you think this conversation gonna go?
Right.
So even if I told you that I did, Billy, Joe, and Bob did try to holler at me, what's your next question?
Right. And why do you care? Because I came here.
Okay, for real.
I came
so and that's me. Like, if I have a man, he can go out, he can do whatever he want to do with his friends. You know what I'm saying? As long as you come home at a respectable hour, I don't have no problems with what you're doing. If you want to take a trip with your homeboys and go out with your homeboy, I'm not really asking no questions because really, ultimately, with me, it is all about peace. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like whoever I'm with, God's gonna reveal whatever it is. Right. Whatever's in the dark definitely is gonna come out in the light. So I don't really press no issues about nothing. So, like, cheating for me is similar to you. Like, if you are cheating when you are engaging in something, like you exchange numbers, but you know why you exchange that number. Right. Like, come on, she's not coming to fix your tires. Don't insult my intelligence. You know why you exchange that number. Right. And you are having just random conversations. I don't care if you checking in on somebody. Right. With what intentions? You know what I'm saying? This is not a coworker. And I'm not saying that that's even acceptable, but I do know that there's situations where you are working in a co-ed environment, know, and you can create business relationships with people. And that person might have a family just as well as you have a family, but you build a connection with that person. But I don't feel like I personally don't feel like it's cheating if you meet a business connection and it's, you can get a business connection on whether it's a male or a female, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to knock anybody's shine or growth because there's an opportunity for business and it's a female, So
you're not, and not me, I don't care about that. Like, I super have no issues with my husband talking to women, meeting women. Yeah. Like, I don't, she's starting to look into my podcast. But
some people see that as a form of cheating though.
And I think if you've been, I ain't never been with no heavy cheaters that I know of. Maybe I got cheated on in every relationship, maybe. But nothing has ever been brought to light for me about cheating. So I don't have a mentality that people are cheating on me. Not that I feel like I'm too good to be cheated on, because I think that's unrealistic. But I don't actually go to, he must be cheating.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a thing for me. And so if you come home and you say, yo, I met Angie, and let me tell you a thing or two, though. You tell me you and Angie going to dinner to discuss whatever, I might fight Angie. I might physically fight Angie, right? Because whose idea was it that you was going to dinner, right?
Yeah, that probably might be a problem.
But because I think that's inappropriate.
Yeah, right? If anything, we're together and you have a new friend, you're going to invite me. We're going to do this together. If she's your friend, she's going to have to be my friend, too. But and if I find out something, I know how to roll up on her.
Right, stupid. But and honestly, this may sound stupid of me, and maybe I'm just dumb and naive at my big age, but a business lunch ain't gonna bother me.
Exactly.
So if you were like, I'm going with Angie to discuss this transaction at noon. Okay, babe, tell me what happens when it's over. Make sure you don't do this, and this. Like, that's all the stuff I'm telling him. You know what I mean? But I'm not worried about no Angie. I ain't looked Angie up. I ain't Google Angie. I don't care what she look like. I
have friends that I have a friend that tells me, and it irks me so much, and I don't believe it.
Does your friend watch this podcast?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh my God, is this person going to be?
No, not at all. No, because I think a lot of women may think this though, that every man cheats. I have a friend that thinks that every man cheats.
I think every man has cheated. I don't think that every man remains a cheater.
For real? Dang, I'm giving men a lot of credit.
I think every woman too.
I don't agree with that.
Okay, well, agree to disagree.
I don't think that every man cheats. I don't think that a God-fearing man cheats.
This girl, are you? Which God?
The God we serve.
Are you crazy? I want to check your temperature right now. I feel like you have a fever and are hallucinating or something because
I want to believe that.
Have you ever been in the church? These men are cheating in the church.
You don't heard my stories about the church now.
Yes,
you don't heard. No. I'm still trying to figure it out now.
No, and I think people can fear God and still fall to the flesh. I think that's real. I'm not saying it's okay. I am saying I am not naive enough. I don't think my husband is cheating, but I know he has cheated before. Like, I don't think my husband would cheat on me because I think he's grown.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, I don't think he would cheat on me. Not in every relationship.
Okay, well, yeah, I don't. Okay, damn, I don't know.
You ain't never cheated. Oh, you said you never cheated before.
I have never cheated before. I have never.
Your time's coming. I'm just kidding.
My time is not coming. I'd rather leave, which is half of the time what I'm trying to do when it's considered cheating.
Yeah. Please leave me alone. Please refrain from bothering me.
For real?
No, that's good. I've definitely cheated.
And you've cheated. Mm-hmm. So what makes somebody cheat? Like, why don't you just be a man or be a woman about it and just leave the situation? Like that can be said with anything though, in any situation, right? But cheating is like the utmost disrespect. That just adds a lot of toxicity to the relationship. Like,
I think when I have
ruined
cheated,
the relationship, the trust.
The relationship is already messed up. Like, I'm not cheating in a great relationship.
Well, and I'm really saying that. Like, you got people that are cheating when there's no problem.
I'm cheating when a relationship is... Let me say this. Let me be very, very real on this podcast.
Yes, okay.
So let me say this. Do you think cheating is reserved for marriage, or do you think you can cheat in a monogamous relationship?
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So I have been in a monogamous relationship that was okay, right? And this is before I met your brother, but after I got divorced, was okay. Okay, not great because I was like whatever. And then I met a friend, a guy, and he knew I was in this relationship, and we just talked. And then one day he was like, yo, let's just hang out. And I was like, yeah, sure. Because like, I can have a friend. So, and this guy never complimented me. He never said, and this is when I was skinny and fine. And so he never complimented me, never said anything. So then we go out one day and then I said something and he said like, no, like you're beautiful. And I was like, you find me attractive? He was like, yes. And I was like, you never mentioned it. He's like, you got a man. I'm not trying to move on you like that. Mm-hmm. And then I'll tell you.
You were so flattered behind that?
I was not. So I was already liking him because too much. That's why you can't talk too much. I was talking to this brother every day.
So yeah, okay. He was captivating your mind.
And so and the thing is, the dude I was with was like, for all intents and purposes, like gorgeous, really successful, like extremely successful, wanting to be with me. And this guy was cute. He was not successful at all, but he was paying me some attention. I don't know. I'm just a horrible person, obviously. But no, like I remember that on my birthday, I spent my birthday with that dude and the other dude.
Ooh, you had options. I
was bad. It was bad. And then I did get rid of, I will have to talk later. But I did get rid of the first dude, like shortly thereafter. But yes, I have cheated when things haven't been horrible. It was just kind of like, but I opened the door to feel like, okay, this, because it was long distance. I opened the door to feel like, yo, this is here every day. Like I could do this right here. And the other guy like made me cupcakes on my birthday and stuff. It was great. He was really nice to me. But the other guy was really, really, really wealthy and bought me lots of things.
But technically speaking, right, when you're in a relationship and you're not married, should it be considered cheating?
It should.
Okay.
If you're in a monogamous relationship,
okay.
Yes.
I'm just throwing it out there because a lot of people say, if you're not married, you're open. You should be able to kind of. Mm-hmm. But I guess that's if it's communicated.
Right.
Like, okay.
Right. If you're dating, I don't think there's a such thing as like obviously cheating. If you're dating and you guys know that
you're basically being deceiving.
Right. Yeah. But like I'm leading you on to believe that you're in a monogamous relationship, and I'm at another dude's house as soon as you get on the plane. That's cheating. That's cheating. A vile person.
That's cheating.
Oh my God, God has cleansed me. This is how you know, like, if you feel like you are too dirty to love God, welcome to That's Right. Because I'm plenty dirty. I have done some things. So I'll be like, when things happen to me, I'm like,
you are the one that says God grants grace and
He does. He has granted me so much grace because I have done some not so great things, But I don't know. like we were talking. So do you think? How do you deal with lust? Right? Like,
Okay.
I don't want to ask you a question, maybe directly, but like someone who's addicted to pornography, what does that feel like? Like, it's not an actual person on the other end, but like this person has to be addicted to pornography. Is that
that's lust?
That's cheating. That's just.
Is it cheating? No, I don't personally think that it's cheating. But do I think that it's lust? Yeah, I think that is lust, and is lust a sin? Yes, I think that it's
coupled with
sin.
masturbation. I'm watching porn.
Go ahead then. Sure. As long as you're not cheating, if it's not another physical girl that you have to insert into, and you feel like you just got to get your rocks off some kind of way because of, then no.
But it's you are masturbating to this pornography.
That's what pornography is for.
Interesting. And so that's not cheating to you.
No, I don't think so.
How does it make you feel in the relationship? No way you're fine with it.
I've been there before.
Really?
I have. I've been there before. And so I feel like for men it is natural to a certain extent, but I feel like it could be a little over the top if you're addicted to it, and you get being reckless with it, and I gotta walk into the bathroom and I see the magazines.
It's 2023.
No.
Are they still making porn magazines?
Well, we talking about.
I'm just making
before history. We talk about history, like
okay.
We're a little old now.
We are a little old. I am old enough to remember.
But no, people can do it on their phones and everything, right? Yeah, I get what you're saying. But no, back in my time, it was magazines for sure. So I just think there's levels to it. Like if you just overly doing it and getting caught up in it, and I got to see it all the time, then I'll probably say something like, "Yo, you good? Do you need something? Like, what? I might feel like I'm lacking. What am I doing? What do I need to do better? Like, there will be some questions behind it, but I don't think that I don't feel like it's a form of cheating. I think that some men may do it to kind of save, their relationship because. Oh, you looked at me though. No, for real, because
are you what man has brainwashed you?
I'm definitely not brainwashed.
How would pornography save a relationship?
Because like some females say, most men cheat because they want to get another type of excitement. Maybe they're too comfortable with the excitement that they are currently having, so they want to just do something different. They just need a different type of enhancement sometime.
That's good. Segue. So do you feel like if a man says to you, your man is like, yeah, so let's say he slept with somebody.
I don't want to say that.
Like this, not your actual man.
I get when I am in my thoughts.
Not your actual man, your fake man.
I don't like these
hypothetical questions. Says to you, I cheated, but like you called him cheating. Like he was with another woman, but he's like, yo, I just wanted a different, like we've been having sex 15 years. I wanted a different experience. Does it matter if there is a connection if he's saying like, I like her, I'm into her, versus it was just sex?
Wait, so he already did it, or he's asking if he can do it?
No, he already did it.
I'm done. I'm very highly upset.
Even if he says, baby, I love you, it has nothing, because some men really feel like they can separate sex from love, right? I
don't know, because in that situation, you're telling me that he came and told me. So
that let's say he got caught. Let's say he didn't come tell you.
Yeah, because no, I will feel deceived, and I will. There will be a lack of trust.
But if men need, like, hey, I just need something different,
so we can go back to the pornography.
But that's his hand. Well, I guess that's our men. I don't know what men are doing.
Listen, there's only so much I'm going to be able to tolerate.
Okay, and I think that's fair.
They have now. Listen. This is so funny. It might be a little contradicting or controversial or whatever. And I'm talking as I'm thinking, so I don't really know.
Look, welcome to my world.
I was about to say they have little porn dolls out here. I was about to say he can even do that if he wanted to. That wouldn't even be cheating. But no, I think I'll feel away.
I would feel away.
You would feel away? That's not even a girl. That's the whole.
This is what I'm telling you. Especially when all women think they got the best. So like, imagine.
I've been popped the little thing, the little. Let me stop.
No, but
you would be mad. You'd be mad though.
If
You would think that's cheating?
Let me tell you something. I think that a man sleeping with another woman is cheating, whether or not he is in love with her or not. Like, that's cheating.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, no, I think we're on the same page. Yeah. And I don't think you can come to me and say something stupid like, well, I don't like her. I was just sleeping with her. I don't know why men think that's okay.
Oh, no, I really don't understand that either. Like, I just slept with her. Like, she was just something to do. Like, I love
What
you.
What is that, Lisa?
You are first in my life. She's second.
But you didn't think about how this is going to hurt me.
Yeah,
right? Like, you didn't love me enough to think about how it was going to hurt me.
It's never that.
And guess what? This is going to sound so horrible and so contradicting. And barf, I can't stand myself. I cannot stand when I side with men. I do think that men have the ability to have sex. I think people, not just men. I'm not like, I have to be into you to sleep with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
I think there are people who can have sex with other people and have zero attachment. Zero.
And they have a lot of men in a lot of relationships out here right now that actually can, do that. And they have places for open relationships where you can go and have fun with open and other people.
Right. But people can do that, right?
Yeah.
And so it's like, and I would be crazy. I mean, of course I can say, well, that subjects you to disease and stuff. That's not really even, I do not want to get a disease, but that's not really where, no, not mine. My first thought is you cheated on me, like my pride. Even if you were to come to me and say, if you were to come to me and say like, hey, I didn't love her, right? This was just something to do. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make you talk it through, like push through. Like why did you make that decision? What about, like, what am I, and then it comes back to you. Like, what am I lacking that you're out? Nothing. It's just something new. Like, is she not better than you? And let me tell you things too.
That'd be the story.
And I think, so we've talked about me and my husband's sex life, which is fantastic. Like, we have amazing sex. It's great. I tell him all the time, I would not cheat because I fear the Lord. That's number one. I would not cheat because I love my husband. That's number two. But also, if I found myself cheating and the sex was bad, I might slit my wrist. I might actually lose it because, right?
Yeah,
I risk, because you look at it. You look at, I've risked my marriage. I have compromised my Christianity. And then not that you should risk your marriage or compromise your Christianity for good sex, but there's got to be some sort of trade-off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so that's another thing for me too. I'm like, you don't even know if the sex was going to be good.
What you getting into, right? So it could be a lot of talk.
You risking your whole family for something that could be mid.
Yeah, it's the risk for me.
And now I'm serving you with divorce papers.
It's the risk for me. Yeah, for real. And I don't know why men don't think that. That it's a risk. Mm-hmm. And like you're saying, I don't even understand how it's just so natural for them to just be like, babe, chill. It wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It was just one night we was out and she was coming up on me and it just happened. It's cool.
Do you think oral sex is cheating? Do you think that, let's say they do no penetration, he just gets some head?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. I definitely do. Okay. I definitely think that that's cheating.
Me too.
Any type of sexual interaction. Look, are we saying that if you talking on the phone to another girl and I don't even know about it, you checking on her and saying, hey, beautiful, how you doing, or whatever.
Let me tell you a thing that has never happened in this house. Galen ain't never text nobody telling me, hey, beautiful, how you doing? That ain't a thing that's happening. But he will be like, hey, Kelly, how are the kids? And I'll be like,
and that's perfectly fine. You know
I don't care about that.
I'm not opposed.
But I just want to be clear for everybody watching. That ain't what I'm dealing with over here.
I'm not opposed. I'm really not opposed to my man having friends at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm too confident. My pride's too high. I'm too confident to walk around insecure.
Do you feel like maybe sometimes you're being stupid? Like, I'm just letting this dude do all this stuff that I don't.
No, be free, do what you want to do. Because like I said, I want peace. However you want to live your life, that's cool. I'm not checking nothing. But like I said, I'm the one that God will reveal itself. He will reveal you and whatever it is. So I'm not checking for anything. I'm not really checking for nothing. I think we've been here before. And so, and this is why I started in our whatever episode that was when you was asking me. I want to say.
We did this in season 1?
I think we might have did it in our pre-teaser, one of our. No, unplugged.
This podcast is really.
Well, no, it was season 1. My bad. I'm sorry. It was season 1.
Mm-hmm. I remember it in season 1.
Yeah, I kind of started like. Here's why I started. God dang it! I don't want to put it out there like that, but I feel like yes. But I don't really have clear confirmation. I have I'm going to say yes because I've seen text.
Okay.
I've seen pictures. You
Oh
know,
my God.
yeah, I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't seen it to the point where it got to the no.
Okay.
I did not.
Why
no.
not?
Am I
doing too much?
Which I feel like is the no. I don't think that you're doing too much at all. I feel like the decisions that I have made in that relationship, they were all wrong decisions. They weren't led by God. And you know, sometimes when you're in love, and I've never been cheated on before, you know, it's like, okay, well, you grant maybe grace. You grant grace, or maybe you really didn't mean it, you know, because right now it's just a picture. Right now it's just a conversation. I don't know. I don't know about anything further than that, you know. So and then still being young, you know, like. And I'm not trying to give space for, you know, for anybody, but I can respectfully say, at a younger age, for younger people growing up, I can see people cheating, but once you get past a certain age, I mean, come on, you gonna
what age? 35?
I would say about 35. Yeah.
Because I think under 35, you're so young, right?
Yeah.
Like,
you're still trying to figure it out.
Yeah,
you really don't know. I mean, if you're saying that you want to be in a monogamous relationship, you know what I'm saying, then that will be deceiving, of course, right? But I do feel like there is room for error for men at a younger age,
right?
You know,
agreed.
I do feel like that,
and women, right?
And so I mean, personally, like even with my daughter growing up and going through the phases of thinking my man cheated or whatever the case may be, I try to let her know that, you know, don't think that
you're 20.
You're 20 years old.
He is
you know,
cheating.
he needs time to figure it out.
Right.
Just like I feel like a female needs time to figure it out. You know, so I've at this age from 20 to 35, you know, unless y'all get married, I feel like it should be open dating, so you can kind of figure out what type of man or what type of woman that you really want and what you know what you're looking for. So you need to be dating multiple people.
Agreed.
You know, so you can set your standards so you can know. I mean, if not, you're gonna be going. You know, you just be gonna be going through men and, you know, one quality after another, but you're not really finding the 5 qualities that you're looking for. Like, nobody's gonna be perfect. We know that nobody's gonna be perfect, but if you kind of take the time to just kind of date around at a younger age to try to figure it out, then you can come close to perfection, of course, with God, right? You know, but yeah.
Do you think, so 25 years old, you're married, you cheat, grace or divorce?
Married. I mean,
why is that any different than single?
Well, I mean, because marriage is another form of commitment.
But I'm talking about within the headspace, like with the maturity. You're still 25, married or not, true. You're still 25.
That's true. I know.
I'm not granting a 25-year-old grace.
That's a great question, and that's why I'm kind of like torn between it.
It's crazy when you think about it, right? Like if you're in this situation and you're getting cheated on and you're 25 with a kid, like that doesn't feel great.
It doesn't feel great at all. I mean, I don't know. I mean, you both need to go. And I don't know. I can't answer that one. I really can't. That's a hard one. I mean, my mind says, yeah, I want to go. You know what I'm saying? I want to cheat. But then reality says, you know, men they just don't grow that fast.
And women sometimes.
Yeah.
Do you think men or women cheat more?
I think men cheat more. I think men cheat more, and I think that women cheat because their man cheats.
Like retaliatory.
Like it's a retaliation type situation. I think most women are provoked to cheat. I don't think that is naturally, for me, I don't think, I can only go by my experience. Right. Or even having some friends or whatever. But I do mostly think that men cheat and that women are provoked to cheat because men are cheating on them. That's what I think. That's my story and I'm sticking to it.
Let me tell you something. As a former cheater, I'll tell you this. Ain't nobody provoked me to cheat. I wasn't a cheater. I cheated. Oh, okay. I don't want it to be
cheater. Come on now.
You know, a cheater is like habitual. Right? Like that's not who I was. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And so, okay. Another question. Because I have, y'all know my story is bad. Because to your point of doing something retaliatory to women, I've talked about this before. Like I've slept with somebody's husband just because I was pissed off.
You sure did. I don't know what episode
How do I have any nice things? Like, that's super not funny. And it's super sad. But when I did it, I was just like, because he led me on. Y'all know the story.
He was yours before he was hers.
He wasn't really. They was together 5 years and engaged.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
Remember?
You're right.
And he told me, like, he never told me. I found out in the weirdest way when somebody was like, I'm going to his wedding. I was like, whose wedding? Because I'll sleep with him. Yeah. Like, that's my boyfriend. Dang. So it was like, no, like, I'm going to his wedding. That thing rocked my world, dog.
Yeah.
It rocked my world. And then I wanted like a loser to prove to him that he didn't really love her, although he married her. I wanted him to feel like he didn't love her, so I was just sleeping with him. I didn't even like him at that point. I was mad. I didn't like him, but I kept sleeping with him.
And that's so crazy.
And she called me. Let me tell you a thing or two. What I'm not gonna do. And she called me after I was sleeping with, like, I was done with sleeping with him. He was on my nerves. I had moved on to a boyfriend. I had my own boyfriend. I didn't need him. And she was like, can I talk to y'all, man? Don't be horrible. Lisa, this dude called me. Did I tell you the story?
I believe so. Mm-hmm.
That he called me in advance of her calling me? So he called me and was like, these are his exact words to me. This bitch about to call you. His wife.
Oh my
This
God.
bitch about to call you. Don't worry about what she's saying, but she gonna make me call you. So she didn't call me. So 5 minutes later, my phone rang. It was him. I was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, I can't be your friend anymore. Because he used to take me out. We used to do all kind of fun stuff. And he was just like, I can't be your friend no more. And I was like, okay, whatever, dog. And so, but he was the last person I slept with before I took my vow of celibacy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what did it too.
No, really, because it was. We'll have to talk about why.
Devastating.
It wasn't devastating. It was so fun, right? Because it was extremely fun, but it was like the last night was
you were seeking revenge at that point.
Mm-hmm. Okay. But he was still like, he was taking me out. We were doing all kinds of, like, it wasn't just me going to the back of us.
So you really went with the flow.
And this man was trying to get me to sleep with him in his home. So she would go out of town. I was not going to lay in that girl's bed. God would be so dirty. Yeah, but I was like, I'm not. We could do it in this car. Before
anywhere else.
Before I go lay in her bed. Like, that's so dirty, dog.
That's dangerous.
That is and let me tell you something. This is gonna sound horrible. I think he loved that girl. I don't think he didn't love her.
That's crazy.
I think he loved that girl. But this is when I was a hot girl, for real. And so, really, really flashy, really, really, like, but she was like really like mousy and really, she was so pretty. Mm-hmm. She was so pretty, but she was just plain. Yeah. And then here you have a me, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what pissed me off too, because I'm like, you want to be, because I was going out with him in public with his homeboys. Mm-hmm. So this was not like, we was sneaking around. Yeah. Like, no, we was hanging out. Yeah. And he invited me to Vegas. This pisses me off. For his bachelor party, but I know it's no bachelor party. It's him and his homeboys like, come to Vegas with us. And I was like, yo, it's too late. Notice I got 3 kids. He invited me to a bachelor party. What a loser. But he did. He used to like take me out, and I remember, God, men are horrible.
Not all black men now. Not all black men.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You saved that. He invited me to his birthday party. And I went with my homegirl to stun on that girl. A child. I was in my 30s. I was grown. Yeah, I wasn't 35 though. I get grace. I was not 35.
Okay. Within the range. Okay.
So I go to this party, and it was his wife threw him a birthday party, and he had me come to that thing. So I went with my homegirl. We was all done up, and I go with these like mousy girls, and I was like, what? They had the flattest butts I ever seen in my life. I'll never forget this. I'm like, how is a group of black girls in here with no booty? Like, this is mad weird to me. I was. And then none of the dudes who was his friends at that party, I didn't know any of them. They were none of the guys that I ever hung out with. And I was hanging out with this dude regularly. And these guys were like baller type, whatever. And these other guys were like mousy businessmen. And I was like, what? Who are these people? Mm-hmm. And then I wanted some birthday cake. I was just being such a jerk. Oh my God, would have fought me. I was like, I'm ready to have the cake. And then he wasn't even cutting the cake yet. You know what he told his wife? Cut that cake for her. They cut the birthday cake for me.
That's just...
I am horrible.
On a whole nother level.
I was horrible. I'm not horrible now.
I'm talking about even from a man perspective, though. For real, that's just crazy.
That is just nasty work. Like that, you brought your side piece.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
What if she would beat me?
That's what I'm saying. Like either that's just dangerous.
But
even when you're cheating with somebody, you're playing with somebody's emotions from the one that you even hurting or the one that you're with. Because once you break up with that person, the one that you're cheating with, she gonna want some type of revenge. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so it's just I think it's just a dangerous situation to play with cheating anyway, because you're playing with somebody's emotions, somebody's feelings, and a lot of people ain't cut too tight. Right. For real.
No, and I think that's fair. And I was not calculating any of that because I was hurt. And so I was just hurt people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So I was like, and this girl had not done anything to me. But it wasn't even about her for me. It literally was about him. And I wanted him to know, like, you don't even want this girl. Whole time he was married to her and taking care of her. Right? And so I'm just out here being gross. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank God for grace, dog. I'm just so great, thankful for like forgiveness.
Yes.
But so that's
listen, y'all
on cheating.
Stop cheating out here. Stop playing with people's emotions. Stop texting people's husbands and asking them to meet you at places. Just keep it 100.
Yes. But I don't think everybody leaves, and then we're over time, but I don't think that cheating, like people don't always leave at cheating.
No, they don't, because what God grants grace, and so there's a little grace to be granted sometimes.
I'm leaving. My husband
at what level of cheating? Because we define different levels of cheating.
I know. I probably wouldn't leave at text messaging. That's just real. It sucks, and I'm ugh.
No, I understand to a certain extent.
But if my husband has sex with some other woman, and I know that he does, there is nothing he can tell me.
I know that's too hurtful for me.
That would be it for me. Yeah, and I mean, even the text messages, I think he would be living in hell staying with me because I don't know that I could ever let him live that down.
Yeah, absolutely.
But because I know, like, it would be hell if I stayed with him and he cheated on me, I would have to go.
Yeah, I agree.
That's my bottom line. Anyway, we pray y'all not getting cheated on. And if you're a cheater, or do you think I was the cheater in the situation with the dude?
You were a cheater. And you cheated.
No, I wasn't married to him.
You were a cheater and you cheated.
I wasn't married to anyone.
You were a cheater and you cheated.
You think me as the woman was a cheater or just a bad person? Her husband was the cheater.
Okay. Well, you said you cheated on somebody.
In this situation, her husband was the cheater. I was just the bad person.
Yeah, you was the side chick. You know, right. I don't like side chicks.
I don't know what that means. Am I getting X'd out of your life right now? I am not a side chick. This is
no,
years
you're not
ago.
getting X'd out. I'm just letting it be known.
This
side
was
chicks
ago.
can get it. I know, but no, you were wrong.
I wonder how many side chick relationships come out of that type of hurt.
I know.
Come out of that type of trickery. And whole time this dude had both of us. I'm trying to teach him a lesson.
That's
and he got 2 women.
It's just dangerous.
Yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you guys.
We love y'all.
Yes.
See y'all later.
Peace.